So last time I went to Fulgora. We didn't do much here, but we did the important thing, which is bringing back the ice back home. So I have 1,000 ice, which will be enough to build 5,000 space science packs. So I think we should start focusing on that. Let me take a look at my current science production. If it's working all the time, then right now I'm actually doing like 15 of red, 12 of green, and purple is at around 10. Yeah, I think right now I actually am doing about 10 per minute. So the reason we want the space science is to get to the atomic bomb, of course, which requires doing 6,000, which means 600 minutes if I'm doing it 10 per minute, which is 10 hours. So is 10 hours a lot or not? Actually, if we include the productivity there, then it's going to be a lot less. And you know what? Maybe I should first invest into something a little bit more important. There's a couple cheap ones that I can do, like productivity module 2 will really help. I'll put those into my labs. But yeah, because of how low SPM I currently have, I think mining productivity 5 is going to need to wait. And do I want anything else here? A speed module, potentially? Speed module is not that important. I think just productivity. Let me see. Blue science. Blue science is actually not being produced because I have no sulfur. Oh, wait. I remember now. We are out of oil. I think I am out of oil. Actually, I have a lot of things pinned here. The things that I need to do, right? And one of them, literally the first one, is the oil. I think I actually will start with that. Crude oil. I am right now doing 3,000, but I am using it at 6,000. So we want to double the oil production. Maybe for that reason, the speed module would actually make sense to do. But I don't think it's actually that difficult to connect more oil. Let's just take a look at what the percentage that I currently have. 132 here, 43 here. I actually have all of this connected, right? So I can, over here, a little rounded, but I have 150% in total right now. So if I want to double this, I just need 300%. So 150% more. If this crude oil is 135, then all I need is to find one more somewhere. I remember over here I have 150, 194 over there. Maybe I'll just do this one. Just a single outpost over here is easy, and this is going to give me all the oil that I need, I think. You set up like that, and we can fight. Like this. And then I would be able to do the main stop over here in the middle, eventually. So yeah, I'm using the beacons with uncommon speed modules for this here. I thought I was going to be ran over by this train, but I actually was not standing on the track, apparently. So this is going to give me... This is going to give me, actually, 6.6 thousand, exactly how much I wanted, right? This actually will go down, right? Or will it not? No, actually, it will not. So the reason... No, normally in your oil outposts, the speed of pumping the oil is going down over time, down to a certain minimum. But because of the minimum richness and sizes and everything, this is already at the minimum. So this is actually not going to go down at all. Because as you can see, it says expected resources 2 a second, and 2 is literally the minimum. So until I go further out where the oil wells are richer, until then I don't need to worry about this thing going down at all. Also, I can put the speed modules inside of the pump jacks themselves, and this is going to give me even more. Go just a little bit more, like 7.2 thousand a minute. The minimum is two things. It's either 20% from the original number, or in case of the super low settings like this, the 2 is literally the minimum. It's not exactly 2, because like as you can see over here, this says 1 a second. But it's because it was originally less than 2. So it's not going further down, basically. Oh yeah, and then I also need to give this thing the roboport. Because this is the oil. Oil is literally the thing that is actually polluting the most. You can already see the pollution here. Compare that pollution to the pollution of my iron mining. Although my iron is not being picked up because I started using the big mining drills, I guess. But yeah, the oil is always polluting the most. I actually want to defend this with robots. And give them 6 robots. Okay, sure. Better than nothing, I guess. And give it some repair packs. Alright, I'm gonna consider oil done now. What just died? A train died. Wait, what? Why would they ever kill this train? This makes no sense, huh? Alright, maybe is it time for me to defend my depot? Ah, it's fine. I don't need to. Alright, what's my next goal? I did my oil. I still did not start researching anything, which means setting up space science. In order to do the space science, I just need to build this this thing, literally. That's all. Put the ingredients in with the long inserter. I think I should have all of the ingredients here already, right? The iron plate, the carbon, and the ice. I literally have everything here already. And then I use the long inserter to put this stuff back. And I make sure that I don't have too much space science in the hub here, maybe. So I enable the inserter. If I have less than 200, sure. Just 1 stack. I mean, just less than 100, right? Whatever. Okay, the research should continue. I have the space science. What I don't have is the red, green, or blue. It's currently waiting for the blue science. And yeah, the blue science was not being produced because I didn't have the oil. But now that I have fixed my oil, I should be fine. Actually, the blue science is probably the one that I'm producing the fastest. Yeah, because I'm literally doing 20 per minute instead of 10 per minute like all of the other science packs. First space science. Well, it's not the first space science, but it's the first proper space science, right? Because I have been to Fulgora and Vulcanus, I already did the research. But this is the first space science that we do without collecting the asteroid. So the first proper space science. The way it works, again, I'm not allowed to collect asteroids. So the carbon that we have here is actually being delivered from Novice. I am making my carbon over here in a chemical plant using the coal and sulfuric acid from Novice. And the ice was delivered from Fulgora. So the research is going to continue, and I guess what I should do is prepare for the productivity module 2s. Wait, what is actually better? A productivity module 2, a tier 1, or a rare productivity module 1? It's the same thing. It's actually better. The tier 1 is better because it's giving less of a speed debuff and less of a pollution, right? Productivity-wise, they are the same. I have no iron is because I actually ran out of the calcite. That's right. Send this rocket for calcite, I suppose? So right now I have 600 blue chips, which is enough for 10 rockets. 10 rockets of calcite is already a lot more than I delivered last time, because the first time I only got 2,500, which was just 5 rockets, right? And it's more than 10 because of productivity. And the bullets, let me take a look. I have 1.8 thousand bullets, which is exactly enough to go back and forth to Vulcanus and back. So here's what we want. I want to send all this calcite back. Send to Vulcanus and then back. I should be able to survive. I have exactly the amount of bullets needed to go back and forth. I might lose a couple turrets when I am back on Novice, but hopefully it doesn't happen, because we have a lot of ammo on the belt too, I guess. Calcite. I need 5,000, I guess. Something just died. Wait, they actually killed the turret? No way. Is my oil actually doing this much pollution? Look at this. Look at this pollution cloud from the oil. Because of all the speed modules that I'm using here. They actually start killing my turrets. Maybe to defend this a little better, I'll just do like a little more in this direction specifically, because that's where the closest nest is. And it should be fine then, I suppose. Maybe I'll give them the storage chest with more turrets to replace, just in case. But yeah, in order to make sure that I can defend, even when the pollution is big like this, we can do a little bit more damage upgrades, I guess. But I want to do this only after I research the atomic bomb, because the atomic bomb is the priority. What I can is I can remove the speed from here and instead do more oil outposts. I'm running out of ammo here while standing in the orbit of the Vulcanus. I think I am going to send this back right now. 3,500 calcite is good enough for now. I can send it then again. But every trip like this is relatively expensive. You know what, actually, before I go back, since I have this notification that I'm missing the foundries, in order to get rid of this notification, let's send a little more. Okay, fine. One more rocket of calcite, and then the foundries. Oh, I'm missing 7. This means 2 rockets of foundries. Okay. Actually, let me read this belt fully, just so that I understand how much bullets I have there. Oh, I have 1.4 thousand on the belt. And yeah, I think we're fine then. So the space science is supposed to work automatically. We can go for more uranium, and I don't have anything else pinned actually. So it's literally just the uranium that I need. Let me take a look at the uranium bullets. Yeah, the buffer is not super huge here. Okay, and I think I need to send this ship back to Novice now. It's saying that I have 100,000 less iron and 200,000 less copper than I want to have. I'm running out of copper, guys. By the way, if my rocket is back on on Novice, then it means that this should work again. Calcite should have been delivered. Yeah, I have the calcite over here. Oh wait, this train is going there. Do I have a traffic jam? What is this train waiting for? We are waiting for this train, and this train is waiting for that train, and that train is, for some reason, having the quality ores inside. That's completely wrong. Let me take a look at this. Maybe I forgot to connect some. I don't know, this is weird. It is still happening sometimes, right? So the only reason why this is happening right now still is because this station is set up incorrectly then. But it is set correctly, is it not? Let me also make sure that I have the uranium stored here. And there you go, productivity module is already starting to happen. And I guess the next step is actually getting more copper, because it's been too long. Wait, I see the issue. This one is not even being counted. So I forgot to connect some of my mining drills to the radars actually. That's the issue. Yeah, it was missing 300,000. This is going to fix my my stuff. Is this the only one that was not connected? I think that was the only one that was not connected. So it means that the low resource is not the copper. Copper is still totally fine. The one that I'm missing is the iron. And if I need the iron, then I just connect this one. Yeah, I can do that right now. And then there's also more copper here and more stone if I need to. But yeah, the productivity module tier 2 is researched. I'm going to craft it right now. Productivity module tier 2. I'm going to craft those with quality modules, I guess. And we don't speed this up. Wait, where did my notification of the low resource go? Do I have all of the iron now for some reason? Am I out of power? I'm out of power. Wait, what? Yeah, and then because I'm out of power, that's why my quality stuff doesn't work sometimes. Okay, this is annoying a little bit. Can I detect the fact that I have power? So the problem is, if the train comes here, we don't have enough power, then the combinators, they don't work. So I just do accumulator, connect that using the green wire over here, say that this is on red, everything is 0, and on green, the accumulator charge, I want it to be more than 50. Right. Wait, but if this doesn't actually fix it, right? If the accumulator is not charged, like is starting to be like at 99%, which means that it's we start to use power from the accumulator, it's still not going to power the decider fully, because this is still connected to the full base electric network, and the power is going to be spread between all the machines, including this combinator. So in order for this to work, I need it to be charged from the main power grid, but I need the accumulator still to produce the power only for the decider combinator itself. Is that how I want it to be? Or is this fixing it? I mean, I guess we can see if sometimes something will break and I will have the quality ores in my stations again, I guess. That's how we know that it's broken. But now the quality ores, they don't get really far. They are just on these belts, right? And right now there is nothing of quality. Okay, but why do I not have the power though? That's actually weird, because I'm supposed to have half of a gigawatt. This is 4 nuclear reactors. This one has 3 uranium fuel cells inside, which feels completely wrong. I have a belt which has both the field and the non-field on the same size. On the same side, which is completely wrong. Wait, so this was never working properly? But I guess the problem is that nothing is being unloaded, right? And the reason nothing is being unloaded is because I put the fuel cells on the wrong side of the belt. My bad. It's actually surprising that it only broke right now. This has been working for a long time. Yeah, I need to put it on this side. Filter the power cell on that side. Like this. That's what I want. Okay, I think this should all be fixed now. How's my productivity modules doing? I have 19. How many labs are working right now? 4 labs are working right now. How about I just upgrade the ones that are working and then just disable the other ones? Then I can just use the quality modules only, by the way. Maybe. Which means that I will just disable this, and that. Actually, to disable, I just say use filter instead. This makes it more visible that they are disabled. So now I go for the iron, right? Or is there anything else that I need to fix? By the way, I can do a bunch of rare exoskeletons. Even if I don't upgrade my power armor Mark II to the rare one, I can still upgrade my exoskeletons to be rare. Quality beacons are nice. I don't think I need them. Like, I'm trying to save my quality for... I'm going to have relatively soon, and by relatively soon, maybe like in 10 hours, mech armor. So if I'm going to have the mech armor relatively soon, I don't think it makes sense for me to craft the power armor Mark II, right? How much is this in terms of iron? Oh, but it takes power armor Mark II anyway as an ingredient. Oh, wait. This is actually weird. Why is the mech armor requiring the power armor Mark II as an ingredient, but the power armor Mark II does not require power armor? I mean, that solves the question whether I craft or not the rare power armor Mark II, because I'm not going to be gambling with this. I'm just going to craft myself these using the rare materials anyway. So yeah, let's craft the power armor Mark II then, the rare one. Right, it takes time always to do the quality because it's completely not automated. Oh, I should go get the EMP real quick. Yeah, that will save a lot of the quality ore if I go for the EMPs right now. I did not bring them on my first trip to Fulgora. Okay, it's fine. We'll abort this mission. I mean, I will still smelt all of that, I guess. Maybe I will go for the EMPs after all. All right. Shouldn't take too long to do it. The only problem is that I have 0 bullets here. Oh, wait, why do I not have the bullets? Because I was filling the belt, right? Because, yeah, it makes sense. It only basically started to be crafted. I could speed up the bullet production then if I want to go to Fulgora. Let me just take a look here. I'm doing 1.4 thousand every half an hour. So it's technically they should be 3,000 an hour. And technically I think I have enough bullets to go back and forth really quickly. Just like I cannot really hover on Fulgora. Can I do another assembler like this? But I'll do it with the long inserters, I guess, because they're of this belt. Which means that I will need to put these guys over here after all. Just enable this if I have less than 50, sure. So this is already doubling the speed of me crafting the bullets. Yeah, so this is like 100 per minute. So just 10 minutes for 1,000 and 20 minutes to be able to go back and forth. This is actually a good speed. All right, fine. So we try to focus on the EMPs. Just like even one EMP, right, is already going to be really good in order to save on the quality ores here. Let me remind myself, the EMP is over here. I didn't even craft a single one so far, but the recipe is something like that. We get the steel on Fulgora, we get the processing units on Fulgora, we get the refined concrete on Fulgora with the exception of the iron sticks. So all that I need to bring with me to craft the EMPs is technically the iron. Everything else we literally have on Fulgora. It's 20 iron for 1 EMP, I think. So just like send 1,000 iron and we can craft a lot. Let's take a look at how much stuff do I have in the chests. How much EMPs can I craft with what I have right now? 60 holmium ore for 1 EMP, is that correct? Without counting productivity. Well, the rarest thing is the holmium still, even for this thing. Let's say that with quality is just 1 stack for 1 EMP then. And this is just 10, 15 EMPs. If I don't mind more, use a founder for extra prod. Yeah. EMP, crafting the thing. We give it directly the steel. We give it directly the blue chips. Holmium plate. Refined concrete. In order to do refined concrete, it can only be made in the assembly machine, alright. So this needs water. Ice needs to be smelted here. Then I need sticks. I'll do something like this. It will also need the concrete. Holmium solution. Holmium ore and stone. Alright, I think I go to Fulgora, right? Maybe I bring quality modules with me also, so that I try to gamble on them. Well, what does the quality EMP give me though? I think they only give me more speed basically, right? Which doesn't really matter. Yeah, just the crafting speed for all the things. Yeah, I don't think I'm... No, never mind. I'm not bothering with quality. Easier to have 1 item instead of 10 items. Maybe having a little bit more than this. Let's have a 2,000 iron. This over here. This iron. And this rocket. We're going to wait for that and then go to Fulgora. Wait! No. Stop. I forgot. I need to bring these things with me. Foundry. 3 of these. Productivity module tier 2. Let's bring those. Save a little more. Anything else to fill this rocket? I don't know. Let's bring more robots so that I just fill the rocket fully. Deliver it. And now we go to Fulgora. Just for like 5 minutes basically is what I'm hoping for to get the EMP. Wait a second. I made a huge mistake. How am I getting back? I forgot. Of course I forgot something. Okay, it's fine. I have the rocket fuel in this chest, so it's okay. But yeah, I thought I would not be able to go back. because the rocket fuel can only be done if I allow it mining the oil ocean, but I don't. It's fine. Accumulators, substations, some lightning rods, a couple more of the assembly machines, concrete, steel, blue chips. That was just one more turret on my oil that died. Everything's fine. That's not the thing. I did it all incorrect. How do I make chromium solution? Oh, in a chemical plant. Okay. But for the plates, yes, this is where I'm using the foundry. Just move this thing a little bit, because over here I will have the foundry making the chromium plate. But this thing needs to be like over here. Stone and chromium. And this over here is going to be the EMP itself. Come on, night. Can I have some power, please? Need lightning around. And there we go, chromium plate. And craft 50 to unlock the recipe. Beacon. Beacon with speed is fine here because I'm not using the quality. Yeah, okay. Let's do beacons. I mean, I'm out of power, so maybe beacon is not a good thing to do yet. Okay, electromagnetic plant is researched. We crafted over here. Wait, it takes 150. Why is the quest asking for 50 then? Okay, I'll need more. I'm out of power. Beautiful. How's my ammo here doing? It's fine. We are still surviving. Let's just walk on oil for now. Listen to this beautiful sound of me walking. I can deconstruct the accumulators from the other place and bring them here actually to speed that up, I suppose. How many accumulators are here? 67. Almost going to zero during the night. Maybe I just need to build more of the lightning rods for now, actually. Because accumulator charge is not even going up that high. Okay. Just need to cover more of that island. Okay, now I have enough. Finally, the electromagnetic plant. As soon as I have the power. Oh my god, I wanted it to be done quick. Okay, is that enough power yet? Okay, at least the accumulator charge is going to the maximum. Now I'm limited by the accumulators. Electromagnetic plant. We take this and we craft the other electromagnetic plants inside the electromagnetic plants, right? That, and I put the inserter. This is now supposed to be fully automated, and then I need to put this into a chest. Okay, what do I need to speed up for this to work faster? I'm just limited by this chemical plant, I think. 18 a second. We'll do more chemical plants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Conveyor belt like that. So this is my chromium and stone. Is that good enough? But yeah, I guess in this case, this does not need to be beaconized, right? I'll run out of chromium pretty soon. Yeah. But it's going to craft me some EMPs, right? I already have 3. How much of them can fit in a rocket? 5, right? So at least 1 rocket I definitely want to bring back with me, depending on how long I want to stay here, because I'm running out of bullets. This thing is still in the orbit. Yeah, I'll wait for 5. Maybe I just go back right now with just 5 of them. It's good enough. And then later I will come back for more. I think I just need to let this thing run for a little bit longer. Make sure that This has been mined fully. We have 1.2 million scrap here. I just to make sure that this does not stop by having more chests with stuff. So I added some for the gears. Let me add a little more. A little more for the gears. Okay, any other of these things run out pretty quickly. Let's do one more chest of that. Stone, sure. Let's have a couple of stones. The red chips look like are fine. I will do all of these anyway. Alright, and like this I have enough buffer to mine a lot. And I can come back later when I have more things, right? If there is 5 more, then I can send 5 more immediately, I guess. Sure. Oh shit, now I need to wait for another rocket though. This doesn't have the beacons with speed. But yeah, this uses a lot of power. So now I need to wait for the power to leave the planet to this planet. Oh, actually I ran out of stone before running out of holmium. But it's because I didn't bring too much with me. Alright, travel. And I bring back with me home 15 electromagnetic plants. Should be good enough. Wait, I don't need the power to actually launch into space, do I? Yeah, I don't. Look at this. We go into space with no power. Amazing. Alright, back to Novice. Let's go. So what's my speed right now? I'm not limiting myself at all. My speed is 266. It wasn't it almost 300 kilometers? It's because I built another... Oh wait, I think it's because this thing made my spaceship wider. If I delete that, there you go. Now I can go almost 300. It's the width that matters. I could maybe make it a couple tiles smaller, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Drop electromagnetic plant. Alright, the reason we went for electromagnetic plant is not to replace them in my factory, but actually in order to save on the quality ores, because I'm about to craft myself the rare power armor Mark II. That's my goal. And I will also use the productivity inside of these things themselves. How long will it take me if I just do it in one electromagnetic plant? So I need 1500 green chips, I think. Which means 1500 iron and 2000 copper or something like that. We have 10 seconds. Just wait a couple minutes here, it's fine. I can also... more space science is happening. Why do I not see the progress on the research? Because it's actually out of the red and green science. And it's waiting for the purple right now, so it's going to go ahead and unload in a second, actually. Anything else I can do in the meantime? Low density structures. I can craft those of quality easily using the foundry, right? All it needs is the quality plastic. So I'll actually save a lot on the quality iron and copper this way, right? I have quality coal, plastic, rare. What else is going to be needed? Electric engine units. This is the annoying part because it's slow. I mean, but I have the beacons, so maybe it's not that slow. Just 40 engines. 40 engines is not that much. I might want to craft more exoskeletons, but I mean, at the same time, do I need more speed, walking speed? We'll see. Maybe I will. Engine, rare. Productivity module. And then electric engine will need the lubricant. I'm going to switch this back because I have the quality plastic now. I wanted the lubricant, which needs a chemical plant. Okay, and the green chips I already have, more than 2000. Is that enough, or will I need more? Alright, lubricant means heavy oil. Just have the lubricant directly over here. rare electric engines. Looks like I will use almost all of my coal, actually. I didn't think I would run out of quality coal. Wait, 60 processing units is a lot of green chips too. Yeah, this also is 1,000 more. Do I do one more electromagnetic plant? I'm just trying to do it in one electromagnetic plant to have the maximum productivity. All of the electric engines are done already. I don't have any more quality coal, unless maybe some in these chests. Yeah, I have like a couple more stacks. But it's because I have not basically been using coal at all. I'm barely using coal, which is why I don't have any quality. Let's just prepare this assembler. We need Power Armor Mark II, the rare one. There you go. So we have the engines, we have the low-density structures. Kovarex is about to be researched, by the way. I have the alert of the low resources. What am I missing? And actually iron? Yeah, I never fixed the iron, right? I had it before I left for Fulgora even. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, this can stop. Let's go back to the green ships. So how much do I need, once again? Just for the 60 processing units, I need 1,000. And I need 1,200. But because of productivity, it's actually going to be like just 600-700. Which I already have. Plus, I will need 600-700 for that. I need 1,500 in total. So if right now I have 900, just need 600 more. Okay, I'm just going to have it in a second. And for the processing units, I will need the sulfuric acid to be here. When did I start crafting the this thing with quality? It hasn't been an hour yet. Alright, atomic bomb is going to be ready in 6 hours, guys. And we go to the efficiency module now. Alright, I'm just waiting for 99 efficiency modules. There you go, Power Armor Mark II. 90 hours of gameplay. And I ran out of quality coal, but I still have quite a lot of quality copper and iron. So if I wanted to, I can make myself more exoskeletons or some other things. Alright, let's just see how much bigger is it going to be. There you go, 12 by 12. Some of this, and we still have a lot of space here. I guess what I can do is I can always have these charge defenses on me. I'm just wondering if I should go ahead and craft myself the quality exoskeletons or not. There's also like the fission reactor. I can craft myself the rare fission reactor, I suppose. That will be useful anyway. That's a lot of processing units though. Yeah, I might not have the coal for it actually. What's the next thing? So we are going towards the atomic bomb. I'm running out of the resources, so I need more iron, I need more uranium, and I will need to have a lot more uranium for the atomic bomb. I mean, the rare exoskeletons in the tank is a good idea. I want at least to fill this, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, like at least 4, maybe 6. Let's craft 6. All right, another exoskeleton. Wait, am I faster than the trains now? Look at this. Almost faster than the train. But I mean, yeah, I think I just keep the rare exoskeletons inside the tank. So that, you know, I don't need to swap them anymore. Because I feel like my current speed is good enough. Yeah, but with the tank, this is definitely going to help. Let's just, while I'm at it, I'll craft the rare energy shields. Because at this point, it's just very cheap, I guess. 1, 2, 3. The tank, do I feel that it's faster? Ow! Whoops. My bad. It is still really slow to slow down. If only slowing down was also upgraded. So previously I was just having a single rare exoskeleton. The remaining ones were uncommon. So I have replaced 5 uncommon with a rare. Which means that I have upgraded my speed by 50%. Not too bad. But I think this was a pretty good progress. Quality progress. So next time I'm going to be fighting for new resources. uranium mostly. Do the Covarex to prepare for the atomic bomb. And that's going to be huge. I'm not sure if I can finish this research next time, but I should be preparing. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.